And you get a lot of looks from all kinds of people on the Yorktown Patriots squad. Jordan Smith, the main man behind under center for Yorktown, but you got Antonio Francis, you got Gaby, you got Khalil Doles. So Hanson likes to spread the ball around.
He does. Jordan Smith breaking away for a few runs of his own and looking for Gaby whenever he can. He's got his go-to man.
He does. Smith scored the first touchdown, I believe it was, and then Gaby with that nice catch later on in the first half. A failed extra point. But now they move down the other end. There's our very own Kathy Overton.
Getting a shout out for our station.
Yeah. Thanks to the voice of Yorktown, Christopher Williams. There's Smith now. He's the ball carrier. Oh, he gets hit, but he stays on his feet. Finally taken down. Nice tackle by Alex Vargas, but Smith took a big hit and stayed on his feet.
Unfazed, kept his legs pumping.
The young fella wasn't going down. Sort of a little wildcat formation there. This will be 2nd down and 3 now for Yorktown. They need to just get it inside the 20. Inside the Madison 20-yard line. We'll call it the 19. Ball spotted at about the 23. Something about the clock. 11:40. They want to run the clock down to 11:40. Thanks to Derwin Bullock for that. All right, this time Smith is under center.
2nd and 5 for the Patriots.
Got Francis and Doles behind him. Gives it to Francis. Francis finds a little hole right up the middle. Gets it close to the 20-yard line.
Down.
Like he may be short. What do you say, John? Yeah.
Just short, maybe a foot.
I think he had to get it probably right on the other side of that line that you see. So it's going to be 3rd down and inches. 3rd down and inches now. Smith with the fake. He's going to roll it out. This time he'll throw a crossing pass, and this one's incomplete. It was actually deflected a couple yards downfield. So it's incomplete. Now 4th down. What do you do here, John? 4th and short. You've basically controlled the game for much of the first half here.
I'll tell you what, with the leg of Michael Dola, I think you go ahead and kick it and go up by, 16 points.
Okay.
2 touchdowns and a field goal with a commanding lead beginning of the 2nd quarter. I think that's what I say.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it, but we don't know that, John. This could be, they may
try
just
to draw him off sides
and see. Yes. Kelly comes in. He's the receiver on the far side. Nope. Smith, he's got to get it. It doesn't look like he's going to get it.
Ooh, that's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. Looks like he might have been able to stretch the ball over, too. Let's see where they actually spot the ball.
Well, that's a generous spot.
Yeah.
I think they got the 1st down.
They got it if that's a spot. They just needed to get it over the line. Where Derwin Bullock, the head referee, is standing with his left foot on the white line. They needed to get the ball over that line, and like you said, John, that was generous. That was generous. I agree with you. But they're going to call for a measurement to make it all official, you see. And they got it, man.
1st down for the Patriots.
They got it by almost the whole football. So they're just inside the 20. 1st down, Patriots. I agree with you. I wouldn't have had a problem going for the 3, going up 16, because you're basically in control of the game.
Well, Coach Hanson knows his players, and Jordan Smith is a playmaker. So
yeah, he is.
Give him the ball.
He is. All right, Smith now under center. This time he pitches it back. There's a lot of running room. That's Khalil Doze. He gets pushed out of bounds. It's close to the 10-yard line.
Doles didn't want to quit running there.
No, he didn't.
Big head of steam. He just wanted to keep going right in for touchdown.
Yep, they call it 8 yards. Khalil Doles, the 5'8", 200-pound running back for Yorktown. 2nd down and 2 now.
You see Michael Dola here was longing to kick that elusive field goal. Maybe he'll get a chance to kick an extra point here
just in case. Yeah. Timeout here. That's their first charge timeout. Well, we have a chance, John. Let's talk about the other games. Like I said, we have Hayfield and Washington League coming up in about a week. We've got Stewart and Wakefield. That one should be good. They're sort of rivalries. They're a bit of a rivalry themselves because of the proximity of the two schools, so Stewart and Wakefield. Stewart, a lot of people think are going to do pretty well in the district this year. And Wakefield, with 13 returning starters, maybe in the district, they will do fine. So we shall see what Powell has in store for his own Wakefield Warriors. We've also got Falls Church in Wakefield. The Jaguars, they move in. That is in October. We got Stewart. It comes right back here to Greenbrier Stadium. That's Yorktown's homecoming we'll do. That'll be fun. Yorktown goes to, and of course our last 3 games. You know what that is. That pits all 3 Arlington schools against each other. Well, 3 of the public schools. Yorktown, Wakefield, W&L, and then the finale in November. Yorktown at Washington League. Always a good game to do. And that one will be most exciting. All right, Doles now. He bounces it to the outside. Taken down from behind. Nice tackle. Nice tackle by Ben Powers. Ben Powers, the quarterback and DB for Edison. From Madison. I got the Suns right, just the beginning wrong. So anyway, we look to bring you guys some great high school football action here on Arlington Independent Media. Comcast 69, Verizon Fios 38. All right. Smith now with the handoff.
Whoa!
Helmets collided. Antonio Francis on the carry.
Francis not afraid of that impact. Picks up an additional 2 or 3 hard-fought yards.
Let me ask you something now, John. You've been with Arlington Independent Media for quite some time now. And this is a little different for you, being up here in the broadcast booth. Welcome back to our broadcast booth, by the way. Here we are.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back, man. It's good to be back, my friend. But you see a big difference up here from as opposed to down there with a camera in your hand?
I'll tell you what, when you're down on the field, you're looking to just get the action, capture the action. Up here, you really get to savor the game. You get to see the strategy. You get to really enjoy the plays. When it comes to covering the game, you really just want to make sure you get that shot.
Right. It is all about the photography, isn't it? It's all about the action at hand. All right, this is goal to go now for the Patriots at the Madison 3-yard line. 8:50 to go and counting here in the second quarter. 13-0, Yorktown on top. This is a 3rd down and goal now for Yorktown. Smith under center. The pitch. Khalil Doles. He's in.
Doles in for the touchdown.
Touchdown,
wow.
Yorktown. Doles with a 3-yard scamper.
Let's take a look at this replay.
Look at that blocking.
All kinds of running room. Look at that blocking. Marches right in for 6 points. Khalil Doles, the 5'8", 200-pound senior fullback.
So Yorktown now with a 19-0 lead. 8:33 to go here in the second quarter.
On that play, Madison just looked like they were getting pushed back from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I mean, their line looked, pushed back 2-3 yards, just overpowered.
Well, you got to think Madison's been on the field. The defense has been on the field for quite some time now. So that brings us to 8:33 to go, and it is Yorktown with a commanding 19-0 lead. We're still in the first half. And let's see. They're going to try to make it a 3-touchdown game here, John. It looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. I think that's a wise move, actually. I know Dola probably wants to be out there to kick it, but it is what it is. Smith looking in the corner. This one's
wide
caught.
open.
Yep. And that one, count that 2-point conversion. That's David Bernhardt. Bernhardt, the 6'2", 185-pound senior.
All kinds of open.
Yep. So it's 21-0.
Madison's defensive backs looking at each other saying, I thought you had it.
Yep. Just like back in the days in the park, man, when you go to the park on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh, the cheerleaders, they're hurting on those push-ups. That's what happens when you got a great team.
8:33 to go in the second quarter. So we got a long way to go. Looking over at the Madison sidelines, the visiting bench, not a bad turnout from the Warhawk side. Pretty good.
Let's see if they can put up some points, satiate that good fan base.
All right, here's our man Dola. He gets to kick now. Let's see if he gets this one back in the end zone or if he's going to squib it. What will he do? This one's going deep in the end zone. About 5 or 6 yards in.
Big leg on Michael Dola, the 6'2", 200-pound senior kicker for the Yorktown Patriots.
And he put every bit of that 200 pounds into that kick. Other games in the district, Washington Lee is at South County tonight, Wakefield at Dominion, Mount Vernon at TC, Stewart at Marshall, Falls Church at Annandale, and Hayfield, the only other district team besides Yorktown, who's actually at home. Edison is at Centerfield, I believe I said that. Hayfield is at home against Lee. The Lee Lancers, who put up 550 rushing yards against Wakefield last week on 24 carries.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I could say when I heard that. Wow. How did that happen? And that's a Lee record. I wonder what like the high school state record must be, if that's just a school record. All right, Austin Brown on that stop, so it'll be second down. Oh, call it about 4, 5. And 6, they give it officially, so it's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for the Hawks. All right, Powers now under center. Yorktown showing blitz. There's a handoff.
Stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Maybe a yard. I don't know who you want to give that one to. You can.
Austin Brown jumped up and jumped for joy after the play.
But I also saw Charlie Weldon in there.
Yeah, that was tackled by committee.
Mason Snyder, yeah. Yeah, it was. That was not Weldon. Mason Snyder was in on that one. All right, so 3rd down and 3 for the Hawks. Player in motion. Powers keeps it.
Oh, Powers
He's got
out
the first
running.
down. And he gets knocked out of bounds finally, but he gets the first down and a whole lot more. 7:09 to go here in the first half.
Well, Madison picking up a much-needed first down just to give that offense a little momentum up the field.
Powers a big guy, too. He's about 6 feet. 6'1", 180. So this will be first down now for Madison at their own 37-yard line. In motion, Powers looking. He's got to get rid of it.
Oh, he's
going to run it to the far side, and he gets taken down. That'll be a sack. That is about a 2-yard loss. We couldn't get rid of that one, John.
Well, he's lucky he didn't take a big hit blindside there.
Yeah, there were a couple of Yorktown Patriots on his tail. And that was Kyle Bailey who stopped. Who stopped the quarterback. So there's a loss there, and it'll be second. Is it second down?
2nd and 12.
Yeah, 2nd and 12. Good eye. That's why I have glasses and you don't. 2nd and 12. There's the pitch. There's the comeback. That one is Andy McGuire. He gets some of those yards back.
And Madison needs a first down here. They really need to score on this possession if they want to head into halftime with any sort of momentum, any sort of score on the board for that matter.
Right. You're right. 42-yard line. Inside of 6 minutes now. Powers with the pitch to McGuire again, looking for blockers. Doesn't get much there.
I'll tell you what, Yorktown is looking really impressive on offense and defense, just not giving up many points and putting them all over the board on offense.
Not giving up much yards either. They're not doing much of anything. There was only a gain of 1 there, so now Madison has to punt. And that should be Kevin Bailey to receive the single safety once again. And I believe Dorca's punting, but there is a flag on the field. This one is thrown by the line judge, so we'll see. He sees something that we don't. I didn't quite pick that up. Did you?
I couldn't quite tell. I didn't.
Sideline warning. All right, he was just given a sideline warning. Don't know. Something happened down the field. That's when you hear words, see things that we don't hear or see. And there goes another whistle.
And what do you get a sideline warning for? People getting too rowdy? Stepping on the field?
I mean, you know, hey, I'm a football player. You know.
Maybe a little trash talk?
Maybe it could have been some trash talking. He could have seen something that he wanted to quell right away. All right, Bailey, he loses this one. He's got to get on it. Picks it up. And he loses a lot more after he picked it up. I don't know why he just didn't fall on it and just take the initial loss of yards.
You know, Coach Hansen, when he sees that ball get fumbled like that, he's just thinking to himself, will somebody please fall on?
4:41 to go here in the first half, and Coach Hansen's probably also saying, all right, man, halftime, just get here already.
That's right.
But nonetheless, the Patriots have done
playing a pretty much flawless first half. He just
are.
wants to see it continue out for these last 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
All right, Smith now. He's going to keep it.
Look at him reverse
Nice
field
blocking.
again.
There he goes across the middle. This one is complete. There's a bull rush all the way up to the 35-yard line. Nice. Austin Brown, beautiful catch and run. Gets all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Rambling and rumbling for a big pickup.
25-yard pickup. There you see Smith reversing and finding Brown right up the middle.
Smith showing those quick feet.
Yep. That was a good play by Brown, too. All right, gain of 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6 now for Yorktown. Tyler Donnelly checks in. Devin Gaby now the receiver to the near side. Smith gives it to the up back. You know who that is, Khalil Doze. He crosses the 45, gets to about the 48-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down, and Yorktown marches onward with 3:45 to go.
Yorktown's O-line dominating the line of scrimmage again. Giving Jordan Smith time to pass, and they're giving Doles and the other running back crew a chance to run.
Out of the gun now, Smith. He's got 3 receivers, trips right for the first time. This one is complete. Nice spin move, and he's off to the races. They're going to call him out of bounds, folks.
Michael Rogers stepped out of bounds, but not before picking up about 25 yards.
25 yards. Good spin move by Rogers. Here it is.
Jordan Smith and his offense moving the chains.
Love that move right there. And here he goes trying to he'll spin around here, but he steps out of bounds right there as he does that. Nonetheless, good pickup by Michael Rogers. 1st and 10. And there's Khalil Doles. He fights his way for a couple of yards. Evan Jaquez on that stop. Good blocking up front. You got to give it to the big boys, especially Weldon and P.D. Minardi Jr. Good blocking up front by the big fellas, John. Throwing Gunther Poth, the linebacker in center. Smith with a quick release. That one is complete for just a couple of yards. It looks like
we're going to have
Michael
3rd
Rogers.
and short situation.
Yep. 2:30 to go here. Schultz on the
Once again, I see
tackle.
number 33, Michael Dola, the kicker for the Yorktown Patriots, over here saying, "Come on, coach.
Come on.
Give me one." Let's see if they can convert on this 3rd down.
All right, down. 3rd and 6 for Yorktown. Smith under center. There he goes. He throws it complete.
Oh.
Caught. Touchdown, Michael Rogers. One-handed grab.
Michael Rogers, sticky fingers, buddy.
Michael Rogers, the 6 foot, 165-pound junior. Here he is. Here he is, John.
Let's take a look at this accurate pass, too, from Jordan Smith.
You couldn't quite see it there, but he just out there. He just grabbed it. A la Randy Moss almost. I don't want to. A la Randy Moss with that catch.
Great hands.
And again, give it to the blocking. Smith had all day to throw back there. All right, here's your man, Michael Dola. Snap good, hold good, kick long enough. And that is very good. Or as Christopher Williams, Yorktown, voice of Yorktown likes to say, good. So 28-0.
Yorktown had needed 1 minute, 30 seconds, take the ball 90 yards. If that's not dominance, I don't know what is.
They did it.
This is turning into a first half rout.
Now,
look at that.
28-0 now. And under Virginia rules, I don't know, John, if you're familiar with this, but this came into effect, I think, 2 years ago. There is I believe it's a 35-point rule, where if you're up, it could be, maybe it's 42. It's somewhere around there. 35-point rule, I believe. If your team is up by 35 points, the clock continues to run no matter what, except under certain situations. So, incompletions, the ball will run. The clock will run. I think it'll stop on touchdowns and that sort of thing. But we're not there yet. Just wanted to throw that out. I believe it's a 35-point rule, they call it.
I'm hoping that the Madison Warhawks can make some halftime adjustments and come out and put some points on the board for themselves.
Be nice. You always want to see a good game, man. It certainly is not the Madison team that we have seen over the past 8 or 9 years. Definitely not the same Madison team. All right, Dola ready to kick off. And Madison with a bunch of players back, including McGuire and Ben Powers, to receive the kick. And here comes Dola. This time it's a little swift. It'll be handled by one of the linemen. And that was number 10, Ryan McGuire, the 6 foot, 235-pound tight end linebacker.
Yorktown special team showing a lot of confidence in their defense. Just squib kick it up the middle.
Right.
We'll stop them.
So they'll start at the 27. Here you see. They come right out of the huddle into the kick. And Dola just goes for it.
Almost looked like they were trying to catch the
Yeah.
line by surprise, maybe pick up a fumble.
Right.
Coach Bruce Hanson showing a little bit of trickery here tonight.
All right, 2 receivers to the far side, including Ryan McGuire, who is way out. There's Powers now rolling to his left, looking for Andy McGuire, but incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 now for Madison and Powers. .153 to go here in the first half. All right, Andy McGuire now to the near side. There's a pass, and that's incomplete. Dan Powers in at quarterback.
Looking for Joe Corrigan.
Yeah,
6'2", 185-pound senior.
So now this will be 3rd down and 10. Let's see which Powers brother comes in on this long play. It looks like Ben Powers is back in.
They're going to need some superpowers if they want to come back from this 28-point deficit.
Check that. Dan Powers again under center. All right, Dan Powers now out of the pocket. This one is complete. Ben Sanford, well short of the first down.
Good looking pass, but about 5 yards short of that crucial first down.
A minute 30 and counting here in the first half. From Greenbrier Stadium, Afshin Banab and John Moriarty. Yorktown and Madison, 28-0. Patriots on top. All right, Powers now in the pocket again. Releases on that 4th down play. Taken down by Bailey, short of the first down.
Bailey pumping that chest.
Yep. Mike Rogers and Bailey, man. Yep, turnover on downs.
That play pretty much summed up the first half of Yorktown's defense. Coming up big on big plays and just holding him at bay on that line of scrimmage.
1:04 to go here in the first half. All right. Madison, 35-yard line. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the far right for Jordan Smith. Smith will roll out. Got lots of time. Unloads it, and that one is incomplete. And it was intended for Andy Rock Kelly. Covering for Warhawks, number 20, Joe Corey. 2nd and 10 for Patriots. All right, 2nd down and 10 now for Yorktown.
He'd like to see Jordan Smith plant his feet before he throws that ball.
Yep.
One of just a very few incomplete passes in this first half, though.
55 seconds to go here in the first half. Smith going to keep this one, roll to the far side. Looks like he's brought down after about 2 or 3 yard gain. Give it a 3 yard gain, so Yorktown willing to obviously just run the clock out if they have to and just take their time as we approach the 40-second mark. That's 3rd and 7. Yorktown's calling a timeout, so Bruce Hanson may have something up his short sleeve yet.
Referees comparing notes. Maybe grocery lists. What do you think? What are they writing down over there?
What do you want at the local tavern after the game? Whoever gets there first, order me this. All right, 34 seconds left. First half, in case you're just joining us, it is 28-0. Yorktown on top with the ball in Madison territory. Third down and about 7. Smith across the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 11. So this will bring up 4th and long. Dola into not kick a field goal, but I think he's going to punt it, right? Or is he going to try a long one?
Looking like he's going to try to kick this.
This is going to be a 49-yard attempt. 49-yard attempt, John.
Let's see if he can put a boot on it.
All right, Dola from 49. Snap good. Hold good. Kick is going to be long but short.
Looks like somebody might have gotten
but short, I meant to say.
Somebody might have gotten a piece of that.
Yeah, somebody may have touched that one on the line. That's all right. You know what? It's worth a shot when you're up 28-0.
That's about the only thing that hasn't gone right for the Yorktown Patriots tonight.
All right, 21 seconds remaining. Here it is again. Let's see if we can find someone on the line possibly tipping that ball. It's hard to tell, I guess. Nonetheless, Coach Hansen will rely on his defense to make a couple of stops in these final few seconds. And there's a penalty, and it goes against Madison. So maybe it would have been as good as a punt anyway, because Dola would have kicked it in the end zone. And the ball is at the 20. So it wouldn't have mattered. All right, Powers now, the younger Powers, incomplete.
Powers is incomplete. Intended for number 10, Ryan McGuire.
That one intended for Ryan McGuire. The sophomore Powers in now. Don't know if something didn't see the senior Ben Powers get nicked up or anything there, John. Did you?
I did not.
So Gordon Lee maybe with just a change at quarterback for a little bit. Actually, Ben Powers is in. He's in the slot now, along with Ryan McGuire, the two receivers to the near side. 10 seconds remaining. Clock is winding down. And it's up 5 seconds now. And that'll do it for the first half of football.
Wow. I think the scoreboard says it all.
There you see it. Madison's going to have to a lot to come back in the second half, at least to get something on the board and look respectable now.
Madison's just going to have to find a way to move the chains. They got to start just picking up first downs. Forget about the score. Come out, try to pick up some yards, get the running game going. You know, it hasn't been turnovers.
No.
It hasn't really been mistakes. It's just been their inability to get yards.
Well, there you see it, folks. Yorktown 28, Madison nothing. That is the end of the first half. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media. Comcast 69, Verizon Fios 38. We'll be back for the second half right after this.